God, I love them. I don't know why it says it's not broadcasting, but it clearly is. Alrighty. Okay, cool.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Prepared for the future, just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
Unfortunate. I'm sorry, buddy. Finally. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. There we go.
Nice little setup. Mind one of these at the agency.
Damn it.
softly and bring superior firepower, huh?
Codsworth tolerates you.
Hello, man.
I feel like having the 20 round mags really helps me with ammo consumption. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, I think I have medical now, don't I? Do this. let's go sell this shit. And then we will build that doohickey machine thing.
Nice night, huh? Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
Hey,
There's something you need? Anything I can lug for you?
hey Arturo.
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider something more up close and personal.
Let's see what you have.
Feel free to test the grips.
Thirsty. Nuka-Cola.
You want a soda? Is that it?
Wouldn't kill you to help the guy.
Dugout Inn usually has some, but I can't go there. Can't be around booze. Doctor says I can't drink that.
Here you go.
Common decency. What a pleasant change.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Here to pick up a swatter, right?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Baseball history. Right here.
Want to do something fun?
Run the bases. Trust me.
Alrighty, I'm a little bit richer now. So...
sounds like they're,
Speak up.
well, they were kind of in trouble at the Cambridge police station. They were in pretty bad shape for a while. But then the vault dweller showed up and gave him a hand. Or a gun.
You don't need the sight to see
The vault
that
dweller
you've
helped
done
them,
real
is what
good
I'm
for
trying to
these
say.
people.
Guess they'll probably be on their way soon then. Right? Oh, we're gonna die! Oh! How about Johnny Mercer? I kind of wonder if this one's supposed to be a joke. You know?
Oh, shit.
Gotta make sure we've got enough power.
I just want to trade a few things.
Make sure it's all on the same grid. All the parts have got to be able to talk to each other, you know. Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest. I'm ready. When you are. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
It's about to go down. We are actually doing this shit.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
No use.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Goddamn right I am. I'm ready to shoot every motherfucker.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know.
What's going on here?
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all difficult to take in.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good I am your son.
bullshit.
Is it? In the vault. You had no... But then you learned. Is it really so? And here I am.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute, at that time, scientific, so they found...
So the weird science...
In a manner, the Institute... Plenty of
Guess
that
it
was
glitched
available,
out.
of course. But it had... Even in their attempts to shield themselves, but then the Institute...
Sure.
I am their father.
60 years.
I know. I know you must have...
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
He was a murderer. He killed your father.
Believe me, I am well aware of the atrocities Kellogg committed. I suspect there are many more we'll never know of. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility.
Hello. No. Oh. Apologies. Got a phone call.
I
Save.
take it very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, After all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
Why build it to look like you?
We've advanced the technology behind the synths to a point where this struck me as an interesting variation. A new angle, if you will. Modeling it after myself seemed only natural, what with the Institute's records and my genetics and physiology. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
I don't need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
Sean?
Let your surroundings be a reminder of what science and willpower can accomplish. I couldn't be more proud of what we've achieved. I often wonder what the Institute's founders would think of our accomplishments.
Hi.
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it?
Jammed. Nice.
Josh doing? He's been gone for over an hour. We need to get out of here. The guys are thinking we're already at Concord. If Josh would hurry his ass up, maybe we can get there in time. Shit! Gunfire! Not good! Josh!
Detective Valentine, Captain Whitmark, yeah. I'd just like to reiterate...
Sean?
I couldn't be more proud of what we've achieved. Our advances will, in time, change the world. Perhaps someday our synths can reclaim the Commonwealth.
Let's start going down first.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 rolling up.
There we go. All set. Feed it and return it. Thanks again. Of course.
Is it true food supplement
It's an
77
honor to have
has
you
been
here, ma'am.
discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my
It must
favorite
make
one.
you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
Your request
You're
to the
here.
Bioscience
Glad you
Division.
made it.
In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
The coursers give me the creeps, you know? They seem, I don't know, cold.
Hello. Please ensure that your dietary requirements are being filled.
I thought all the surface people look like monsters. But you seem pretty normal.
Hey, sweetie.
Quentin is such a liar. How would he know what the surface is like? He's never been up there.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that. What am I going to do with the day off?
I don't know. What do you usually do in your spare time?
Read test reports, compare data, work. What do you do?
Pretty much the same thing, I guess. Well, enjoy your day off.
Perfect.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
I think I'll pass.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
It's an honor to meet you, ma'am.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Greetings, ma'am.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust? Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Hey, Doc.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
Maybe a citizen expressing any controversial views.
What? Is something wrong?
No, we're just taking precautionary
That's how you feel. Why not leave?
Because we could do so much more. But no, everyone is obsessed with these damn synths. It's wasted potential. That's what it is. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
I don't like that guy. To be fair, I don't like any of these people. The only people I like is Sean.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
I don't even know what that means. Fucking nerd.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know.
That's concerning. That's also very concerning.
I suppose it's your job to find out. Now,
I think he's actually lost his mind. I can't believe he really expects me to do this. I've always been on board with the Gen 3 program. It makes sense, but this? Nothing good can come from this. How am I supposed to explain to my staff that Sean wants a child synth for no immediately apparent valid line of research? And to base the physical features off records of his own childhood? It defies all logic. No, I can't do this. I won't.
Look, Director, I'm gonna make the same recommendation I did last time. We did everything we could. 4 years dedicated to preserving this Commonwealth provisional government. You've seen the same reports I have. It's falling apart and fast. We need a plan for what happens when that fall is complete. I know some of the other divisions have suggested we just cut off all contact, hide underground and pretend nobody's home. That would, in my opinion, be a mistake. We can't just give up on these people, and with the android program, we don't have to. We'll soon have the capabilities to deploy androids to the surface in great enough numbers to maintain order. Just think about it, all right? Keep it in mind moving forward.
hold still.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only. So Dr.
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
All systems nominal.
This is probably safe. Whoa. Act like I didn't see that.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation
If you encounter
software,
a hazardous chemical spill,
do so
please
after
alert the
this
facilities
meeting.
division
The
immediately.
last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
None.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
Terminal should open this. Hacking this is beyond me.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
I'm through. It's stuck. My arm.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
Let's see what you have.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Hydration.
Yes.
That's it.
Nice.
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated. Negative sensor read. Weapons cold.
There we go.
Sweet.
Reveal yourself.
God damn! That's not what I meant to do.
Sweet.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected. Threat redetected. Engaging.
Holy shit! Man, this thing is pissed.
There's no way.
Well, here's I guess you'd say, unexpected bit of news. I heard that a group of soldiers, is it knights? Soldiers? Constabulary? What are we calling them now? Soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel were spotted in the Commonwealth. Sounds like they were, the Vault Dweller helped them, is what I'm trying to say. Guess they'll probably be on their way.
Nice.
Sweet. Got it. I'm in.